Yo, what's going on guys? Arekkz here. Welcome back to another video for Monster Hunter Rise. The game is incredibly close now. I cannot wait. I am so excited to jump in and start hunting all these monsters. And on that topic, I thought it'd be fun to quickly run through, and I mean quickly, all the monsters that we currently have confirmed for this game. There have been quite a few shown. We've seen them in the trailers. Of course, if you guys have been going dark, then by all means ignore this one. But for those of you guys that want a quick summary of all the monsters we currently know in Rise, then let's get started. If you guys do enjoy this, a like would be super appreciated, and let me know in the comments down below who you are most excited to fight. Starting in alphabetical order, first things first, we have Magnamalo, who is the umbrella monster. If it is raining down fire, grab your umbrella. I can't promise it will save you, but this guy is the umbrella monster. Next up, we have the muddy version of Mizutsune, obviously the better version. Almadron, he has a mighty moustache, and thus by extension has great wisdom, and he seems to have a mecha armor set, so if you're a Gundam pilot, this is the monster for you. Next up, we have Anjanath, the angry Tigrex with the tiny wings. I think this day he's probably angry just because he can't fly with his little wings on the back, but regardless, he's making a return. Everybody's favourite punching bag, Azeroth, is of course next in line. I will say, try and be kind to him. He's been beaten around for far too many games. It's about time he gets a break. Go and pick on Great Izuchi. Following on from there, we then have Barrioth, who is well overdue his next dental appointment. His giant orange fangs are impossible to miss, but they also make a great target if you're a hammer user. Barrioth, of course, the muddy steam train of Monster Hunter. Watch out for him if you're exploring the desert and you're wandering around and you hear that steam train, make sure you get out of the way. Barrioth, everybody's favourite rocky boy, who of course gives us the metal rock guitar hunting horn, and of course he makes his glowing return this time around, looking far more exciting than just a boring rock. He actually has some pretty awesome colours to him. Bishaten is of course one of the new fancy monsters with his spinning attacks, his crazy breakdancing. Honestly, I think in another life Bishaten was probably a hunting horn main, but he is also out here making sure you get your 5 a day. Of course, next on the list, I will forgive you guys if you can't see this because of course we have Camellias. Nobody can see him, he's invisible. He's coming in DLC, we'll of course be fighting him after the game launches, but that is another addition to the roster. Everybody's favourite desert demon, in fact he actually looks pretty demonic when you look at his icon. That is a scary painting. Diablos of course makes his return from beneath the desert. Make sure you bring your sonic bombs so you don't get slapped around. Everybody's favourite brand new monster, and if it's not your favourite, then you're doing something wrong. Gosharag is of course the sinister, snowy abomination that is actually based on the Namahage from the Yokai Tales. He can make weapons and blades out of ice on his fists, and he is basically the Hulk smash of Monster Hunter. Great Baggy up next, for those of you guys that want to have a little nap. Of course, when you're fighting this one, expect to get put to sleep. He is not a fearsome monster, but even the small monsters out there will definitely catch you slipping. Great Izuchi, hunt in packs. You of course want to watch out for the little ones whilst fighting the great boss himself. While he might not be fearsome to look at, you definitely want to watch out for the tail because you know what? It'll catch even some of the greatest hunters slipping. Great Rogi, for those of you guys that want your poison fix, and for those of you guys that want to run around in a cowboy armor set, he of course is back in Monster Hunter Rise, and for any of us that are looking for poison weapons, he may well be one of the go-to options. Geratodos is back, the muddy fish boy. This is normally the part where I try and give you some kind of cool description for the monster, but it's Geratodos, so there isn't one. Next up we have Kezu. With Easter just around the corner, it is only fitting that we have the excellent addition to the game, Kuluyaku. For those of you guys that saw the Monster Hunter quiz from the official Japanese website, I got this monster as my choice. Honestly, I would not have chosen Lagombi, but the snow rabbit slides in, Tokyo drifts around. He is, don't sleep on this guy. You know what? Every time you think it's only a rabbit, he jumps on you and he kills you. I'm pretty sure by now everybody is hurting having fought Magnamalo in the demo. If you haven't defeated him just yet, fear not, you can get your rematch in the full game. Mizutsune of course makes a return. It is by no means the best of the Fated 4. That of course is reserved for Glavenus, but for those of you guys that want to fight a Leviathan with some bubbles and get your washing up done at the same time, this is for you. Nagakuga, stealthy as ever, making a return, confirmed from the recent trailer, and of course incredibly fitting for the game given the shinobi ninja themed armor. Next up, the Lickitung specialist, Puke is of course back in this game. And then for those of you guys that are in for a world of hurt, Rajang is back to bring the pain. He will slam dunk you, he will throw you against walls, or at least I hope he will do, and I'm ready to cart this guy over and over again. If you like spiders, Ragnakadaki is a brand new addition that of course brings fire and webs in a rather devastating combination. According to the website, this one will be pinning you down in webs and then setting fire to you, which quite frankly doesn't sound fair. Somnikanth, from what we've seen so far, is quite possibly one of the most chill new monsters. It just swims around its back like it has no care in the world, and then when you least expect it, it'll explode some shells and send you flying. Pteranodon, the sumo wrestler of Monster Hunter Rise, ready to pick you up, eat you, and quite literally stomp you into the ground. For those of you guys looking to learn the charge blade, Tigrex is back, so of course he is the greatest guard point tutor. Get ready to guard point those charges, or get trampled in the process. Rathalos is once again back for the 500 millionth time. It is the monster that I'm sure everybody is probably bored of right now, but equally doesn't want to see go anywhere, because of course he is the flagship for Monster Hunter. Of course, we can't have Rathalos without Wrathion. Wrathion is here to once again tail swipe you, inflict you with poison, let you get rid of that with an antidote, and then poison you again. So I hope you guys are ready for that. Royal Ludroth makes his spongy return, for those of you guys that need to clean up after fighting Mizutsune. Tobi Kadachi is back for the shocking appearance. Volvidon is back so that he can roll around and never stay in one place, so every time you try to hit him, then you clearly miss. I apologise in advance for Greatsword users, you're clearly never going to hit this monster. And then finally, we have the shocking reveal. That was Zinoga, one of Ryozo-san's favourite monsters, and a monster that is thematically very fitting for this game. Then, of course, if you saw the new trailer, we have the confusing-looking flying dragon with the crazy open mouth. Honestly, no idea what to expect for this one, but that is something I cannot wait to fight. So there you have it. There's a quick rundown of the monsters we have right now. Let me know what you guys are looking forward to fighting, and of course, keep it locked for plenty more. If you want to catch more from us at Arekkz Gaming, don't forget you can catch the guys 269, Paradise Central and Investmore streaming over on Twitch weekdays, playing a variety of games. If you guys want to jump in, tune in, watch and even join in, then make sure you check them out. The links to those are in the description box down below, and of course you can join the Discord to get involved in all of the discussions.